Salve, salve galerinha! Alan aqui trazendo mais um vídeo pro canal. Galerinha, hoje nós vamos dar continuidade aqui nossas aventuras no Genshin Impact. E no vídeo de hoje a gente vai estar fazendo aqui a missão da arconte, né, dando continuidade. Akasha, pulsa, chama, kalpa, ergue, como se estivesse ao lado de um Deus, né? Então a gente vai estar fazendo aí essas partes dessas missões do arconte. Espero que vocês gostem, deixe aquele like, se inscreva no canal caso você não seja inscrito. Vídeo todos os dias, ative aí o sininho das notificações para você receber a notificação dos vídeos. E vamos dar aqui continuidade, né? Vamos vir aqui falar com o pessoal que tá aqui. Se eu não me engano, a gente vai ter que fazer algumas missões para cada personagem, né?
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you. I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. I just like seeing that serious look on. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. But our responsibility is to get a status update on dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next. Yeah, we sure don't want. Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for Forest Watcher Tain. If all hate them and sign up, so we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the lake. The sages have placed spies everywhere. Like, that's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for... how much more do you... how much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, come on, give me a smile so that I can be looking good. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's go.
Ok, agora a gente vai pra cima.
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there. This is our friend Dia. She's
a mercenary. You must have some big news for me.
It's something really
All right, then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passer. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me? The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask!
Yes, I know. Actually, he left party...
He left?
Yeah, he came look...
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is, for now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you see? I see. So that's why he... Okay. I will answer your questions and will assist you any...
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we...
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. But you don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get... The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her? And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. See?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a...
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take...
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a...
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me. To the point of even questioning my...
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such...
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery.
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many, it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. Luckily, there is still some time. It's just as the academia said. You're a and that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true,
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking...
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. One dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny. This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharva...
I'd like to ask you to do that for me. If you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately.
I can do that. But I have a feeling the academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the academia.
All right. We've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Ma.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. On that note, aren't you...
The academia, yes, but my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried he'd get in trouble for sticking to his... I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long.
I see. So you noticed something was...
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. I think this may be something he needs...
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell...
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go... Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. Just to be safe, let's chase it.
But we have no idea where he...
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we... That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went. To the south of here is Port Ormos, which...
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go to the...
Eu tenho uma dungeon aqui, eu vou... Dá pra salvar. Teleporte, né? Acho que dá pra se teleportar direto. Em vez de a gente andando. Ah.
Seems we found the...
Shh! Don't. The port is crawling.
Let's keep going and see...
This is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Hey.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. This place will do. We can hide here while...
Uh-oh! He saw us!
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say...
Wait, is he the... And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port?
They were all here just a few minutes ago.
So this was a trap. Wait.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party Stia.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away.
Oh no!
Let's go!
Vou ter que voltar lá pro...
Pardes Di is not a place you Fatui can just...
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right. I've done my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my words have... You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to parties DI now? I'm pretty sure...
With all due respect, your baseless spec...
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. I may be staying at parties DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer... It is still my duty to protect the people.
Then it seems our conversation...
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Ok.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't...
Got it!
Ixi, já era?
Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
Isso, fica de costas.
You think this is over?
What?
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, we're...
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came. I didn't need to do any...
who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your... I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith, but this also shows that humanity's worship of gods... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. All I had recorded down before were some... Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done? I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know, it'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, she peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become... You're doubting me again? No matter. So... Who wants to hurt my devout follower? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at The doctor has never known his place. Even now, The puny human thinks himself. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have no—
Paimon hears thunder! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you. Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go!
Okay. Esse cara tomou um raio.
Oh! Have the Fatui retreated?
E ele levou um raio.
Hey!
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. Why are you sorry? My wound aside, you look like you've seen something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not?
Just in case. Let's. Thank goodness.
Hey, how about
I understand my condition.
Ugh. The more you understand med—
I know. They always think they can.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit.
So that's what you were talking to the Balladeer about? Oh.
The academia.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night. I must be the least ambitious person who's—
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some— maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to
So, if the doctor was to show up again—
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone back— In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan.
Yay!
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you—
Yeah.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Estivesse. Let's continue to keep a low profile.
Vamos adiantar a hora aqui. Era 7 da manhã ou 7 da noite? Agora não me toquei. Não, 7 da noite. Mas eu acho que já é outra quest, né? Como se tivesse lado de um Deus. Galerinha, vamos parar por aqui. O vídeo tá ficando grande. Já estamos na segunda parte aqui de outra quest. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Deixa aquele like, se inscreva no canal caso você não seja inscrito. Vídeo todos os dias, ative aí o sininho das notificações para você receber a notificação dos vídeos. E a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou e fui!